Ah. This is my project, construction of new optimum AES box. The introduction is AES is an encryption standard based on pure combinational circuitry. The best construction is selected after a sequence of algorithmic and architectural optimization processes. The scope of the project is first we deduce a new two composite field AES box constructions. The two new constructions are not reported in the literature program. And then these are all the literature surveys of areas regarding these papers. Existing design exhibits the 8-bit Galois field inversion of the S-box using the subfields of 4 bits and 2 bits. S-box function is defined by two substates, inverse and affine transformation. The existing drawbacks are longest critical path, maximum area of occupancy and low speed. These three cases are the new proposed architecture. In this, here is a S-box where one of the byte is transferred as another byte by using the S-box function. Then the submodules are, first one is the isomorphism function. The equations governing these isomorphic functions are given below, and here in the isomorphism, one form of matrix is converted into another form of matrix where rows are converted into columns and columns are converted into rows. And then the other thing is a square operation. In this, the one of the value will be squared and given to the other bit function. And then scalar function. Here the x function of input is multiplied by some factor called as lambda. And then addition. Addition of two elements in the field is simply translated into simple bitwise XOR operation between two elements. And then multiplication of g of 2 power 4. Here the equations governing the multiplication will be same as that of addition. Then the inversion. Inversion is fully of XOR operation only. Here the various inputs are Q3, Q2, Q1 and Q0. And then algorithm. The basic algorithm here is a common sub-expression algorithm. Here the various equations are being given. And then the future enhancement. Our future enhancement is to implement the S-box in a simple AES encryption. So AES is used to encrypt the data in a communication. Here we encrypt the image with the help of our S-box. The input of the AES is image or data pixel, which consists of 4x4 image or 128-bit applied to both test and reference circuit. For encryption, we use 4x4 key or 128-bit key, which makes better performance than AES. And then here is a module diagram where encryption and decryption have code word with keys, and the information transmitted before the encryption will be the same after the information processed from the decryption. And then the software and hardware requirements are, software requirement is model sim software, Xilinx. Hardware requirements are FPGA, field programmable gate array and spot on 3. Advantages. The basic advantages is a shortest possible critical path while preserving a minimum area of occupancy and architectural optimization in achieving higher speed of implementation. Applications, image encryption and decryption, digital information security, computer and network security. And then the conclusion. The conclusion of this project is that by using